Welcome to Ask Rich and Ed from Procurement Says No. Back in episode 5, we started answering listeners' questions with insightful views and advice. Now we've created a whole new way of listening to Ask Rich and Ed with bite-sized mini podcasts full of useful answers to your questions.
Ooh, nice. Bite-sized chunks.
Let's see what questions we've got this time, Ed.
Well, Rich, will they be fatuous or inane or insightful? Your word, not mine. Let's make it real.
Boom.
This is from Nicaragua, from Miguel Sanchez Lanes. What is the worst question? This is brilliant. What is the worst question you can get asked in an interview?
I think it's this. So, Ed, tell me a little bit about yourself. I think that's such a crap question. What do you want to know? Shut up.
I've got the answer ready for that. I'm 184 centimetres and about 82 kilos. I've got blue eyes and sort of dark brown hair. Yeah, that's me.
Made of 80% water.
My body fat percentage is 19.2%.
I'm left-handed.
And me. Yeah. Yeah, best people are.
Best people are. Yeah, I'm a size 8.5, sometimes a 9 in a shoe. I think that's such a crap question. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
The worst question, I think. Tell me your strength.
That's really shit as well, isn't it?
Tell me your weaknesses, or should we say things you're working on? I mean, who that is going to say, "Oh yeah, I'm number blind in a procurement job. Yeah, I'm rubbish with numbers," or "I'm really underconfident in a negotiation." I mean, come on. I'm a bit too direct. I really want to get things done quickly. I think that's a weakness, and it's just nonsense, isn't it? It's just.
I did have one a couple of years ago with what's your biggest mistake, and you just sort of go, actually, I've never ever made a mistake apart from coming to this interview.
What's the biggest mistake? Well, actually, have I got a list for you?
I've made hundreds.
Hundreds, yeah. That when I cause the Exxon Valdez to explode or whatever. Yeah, that was dreadful. I bought that ship. I bought the maintenance contract, and that plane that crashed. Yeah.
Do you remember that ferry that sank when the door wouldn't close? Oh, that was me. I worked for Boeing for a bit. Oh, the doors blew off. Oh,
yeah, exactly. It's What? Who's ever going to give you a straight answer to that one, other than a fool?
A fool indeed.
I'll tell you the other one I've got. If you were a tool in a toolbox, which would you be? Oh, I'd be a big hammer so I could smash you in the forehead. Any stupid left field question like that is mad.
What procurement animal would you be? Right, the next one is from Sarah Medley in New York City. I have been asked to be part of an interview panel, which I've never done before, and I'm nervous. How should I conduct the interview? I work in a high-pressure banking environment, and I've been told to be aggressive and challenging, but I'm not sure whether this is the right approach.
Me personally, I wouldn't be aggressive. It might be challenging. I definitely wouldn't be aggressive. What is the point of that?
No, be aggressive. Be aggressive. No, you don't want to be aggressive.
How do you approach an interview? I think you write down your questions. You think about the role. You think about the culture of your organisation. You think about whether the job is going to be high pressured, and you write a list of questions.
Question 1, tell me a bit about yourself. Question 2, what are your weaknesses?
I think make a list of questions, technical questions about the procurement role, I'm assuming. Yeah, I wouldn't be aggressive.
No. I've said, you should be welcoming, you should be open, you should be supportive, you should be nice, just be as normal. Hey, be yourself. There you go. Because you want to try and get the most out of the candidate. So you want the candidate in a good place to talk about themselves. If you're in an aggressive environment and if the person joins and then they've discovered it is an aggressive, horrible environment, and you want to perpetuate that, then maybe this is the best approach. Just be really aggressive in the interview and recruit only aggressive people. And then you've got a lovely, lovely, lovely culture in your business.
If I think back to when I was at Pricewaterhouse and I interviewed people, I used to tell them what it was like, but I didn't act like it was. So I didn't make them come in for an interview at midnight and run it through till 2 to emulate what working life might be like. I told them what it was like. I said, this is the type of environment you would be coming into if you work for us, and that's something that you need to think about. It was long hours, pressurized deadlines, difficult clients sometimes. I think you tell the people what it's like and you ask them about how well they would adapt. How do you deal with stress might be a good question. How do you deal with tight deadlines, etc.? How do you deal with, a sort of fairly strong-minded culture.
I like that. I like that.
Yes. So this is from Dick Beans. It's Richard Beans. Richard Beans from York in England. I recently went for an interview and was very unimpressed by the interviewer. He didn't appear to have any personality. Oh dear. He was also an hour late for the interview. The environment was awful, a really old building which had seen better days. I think we're getting to the answer already, aren't we? The interviewer just asked me to talk through my CV and asked me to do it in 5 minutes. That's a bit ridiculous. He also struggled to believe his own words when he described the business strategy, or their business strategy. Is it rude to turn them down before they even give me any feedback?
Doesn't sound like you're getting some good vibes from that particular role. I would just go, on reflection, I've decided this role is probably not right for me.
Yeah.
Or you could say, Jesus, that was horrific and you're extremely dull. Let me out of here.
Yeah. Gotta leave. Gotta pee.
Gotta go now.
Yeah, make your excuses.
Gotta go. I just need to go to the toilet and then just run away. Just run, keep running, don't look back. But you could let the recruitment agency know the truth and just say, because maybe the recruitment agency could give some feedback back to the client to say, your interview technique is poor, or you need to find a better place to interview them, presuming that you're interviewing them in a shed somewhere or whatever. So yeah, because it's a two-way process, isn't it? They've got to sell the business to you as well as you selling yourself to the business.
Feedback is a breakfast of champions.
I think Barry Sheen said something similar, but it was sex is the breakfast of champions.
I think you must say, I've been for an interview with a big consultancy many moons ago. They invited me in under false pretenses. It was for a different business that they owned, that they were looking for somebody. And I turned up for the interview. At the end of the day, the person was quite sort of befuddled, if you like. They hadn't read my CV. They didn't seem to have a room booked. It was quite a reasonably senior role.
Brilliant.
And I thought they were disrespecting me. So I told him in the interview, I said, you brought me here under false pretenses and I'm not interested in the role. And he got very embarrassed. I think he got very worried about the feedback I was going to give. Because I did ring the agency after. It was at the end of the day, but I still managed to get them. And they said, oh, we're really sorry, we'll feed it back. And I think they did.
Yeah, fair enough. They were great questions this time, weren't they, Ed?
Oh, they were super duper.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.